Hello, hello, welcome to another video. Back on the Black Ops 6 beta, and I was just thinking, just because Call of Duty's going through a transition to Microsoft, there's hype around Black Ops 6, people seem to be really enjoying it, and in my head, I was like, could Call of Duty, actually fail at this point? Just for the fact of, it's been around so long, and it's been such a super goddamn seller in the video game industry. I generally don't think that Call of Duty could fuck themselves over at this point. Also, big side note with the beta that I literally just realized. If there isn't a lot more score streaks in the actual game, I don't know if they've said that, I don't know if I should be expecting that, but I 100% am. There is 8. And that's not a lot. Whatever happened to Modern Warfare 2, the OG one, I had 15 plus different ones. Yeah, some you probably didn't really use, but they all had some form of use behind them. Literally everything. And the weird thing is, they could bring back a lot of, same ideas. They just, for whatever reason, don't. Or, it feels like they've just chopped off a bunch of them, including good ones, and just kind of replaced it with nothing really that good. That's my issue 1 with score streaks. Issue number 2. What the hell are these points? I noticed this when I looked at the Hellstorm missile, which is essentially just a Predator missile, realistically. Yeah, I saw it has secondary missiles. Is it really that different? Probably not. But at 1,200? Is that not 12 kills in team death? Or am I thinking something wrong here, where you get points way easier even in team death, so that this isn't as absolutely insane to get? Because that's just that's borderline crazy that's 1,200. Mind you, a goddamn UAV is 675, or team death, if you're doing per kills, is 100. 7 kills for a UAV. 7? Whatever happened to when it was it was an issue when it got bumped up to 4 kills. People were like, that's a little weird. 7 kills. What the hell happened to Call of Duty, man? That's so crazy. And I know for a fact, these 4 big ones are not anything crazy strong. I'm sure they're strong, but for how expensive they are, how little options you have, I'm expecting a lot more in the full game. What happened to this game being purely bullshit fun? Realistically, I get that for using score versus kills, they don't want people just to camp, kill horde type of stuff. That's aggressive. I might honestly just talk about the small issues I'm kind of having with this / modern day Call of Duty, rather than going on a whole spiel about the future of Call of Duty. I haven't played this map, so fuck me. But I think the score streak situation is a common issue a lot of people have with modern Call of Duty. Simply for the fact of that's something that a lot of people remember so fondly from the old Call of Duties. Woo! Dude, what the? There's no way. There's no fucking way. But, yeah, the score streaks, it seems like people feel like they've been super neutered, which I definitely tend to agree. That was always the most batshit fun for Call of Duty, is when the score streaks or kill streaks were, or, pretty overpowered. And I feel like they should always feel overpowered. It's a fucking kill streak. You're having missiles coming down while you're in gunfights in a tiny area. Well, you know what? I might quit. That's a quittable offense right there. And just throughout Call of Duty's expanding and everything, and wanting to be more competitive with ranked and all this shit, their esports, it's just made it feel so kind of samey so much of the time, when the score streaks and stuff just aren't what they used to be. And you don't have the variety like you used to when it came to the score streaks. Like, back in the day, there were so many. Yes, there was main ones. By far, it was Pred, Harrier, Chopper Gunner was like the main 3 type of thing you'd run. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But the chance of using something else, or the ability to use something else, created some sort of, you know, difference. You could just try other shit just for the hell of it. So the game doesn't feel like the same fucking boring ass bullshit every time. I will say the game, the game feels so nice. What is this bullshit? Am I playing a bunch of fucking super soldiers? I am. Seeing how quick that motherfucker just sprinted around the corner there. I like how I've been shit-talking the score streaks in this Call of Duty however much, and then I'm getting absolutely slayed by a fucking chopper gunner repeatedly. What did I just hear about a sleeper? There's sleeper agents in this? Wait, whoa, wait a fucking minute. Right in his asshole. Fuck. Throw it! How? Holy shit, I put 3 bullets in his fucking skull! Dude, this game sometimes needs to be examined. 53 and 53. God, I love how Hardpoint also in modern Call of Duty is just turned into, like, the only game mode to really play to get shit going. I'm also curious, what the fuck is this? You can play as a Black Op guy. I don't know. I forget what they called him. Where he looks to be on your... What is fucking modern Call of Duty? Jesus Christ. So that's my basic issue with score streaks, though, is like, there doesn't seem like there's really any of them. There's not enough, unless they better be adding some. The scores to get them, literally, they just continuously get higher and higher and higher every year. Where I would like it if it went lower than this for sure. Honestly, half of these, I feel like you can cut right in half and feel pretty good about it. And then, secondary kind of issue with modern Call of Duty, I think a lot of people have the same kind of one, is just the weapons. Like, they feel good, don't kid me, or get me wrong. The amount of attachments and everything you can put on them does, sure, it creates build variety and all this other kind of stuff, but I think it's kind of ushered in, like, this kind of shitty mindset when it comes to Call of Duty, of having, like, meta builds and all this kind of bullshit, you know, by directly looking at what the numbers are for each gun and all this other BS, right? Like, I get that you want to have more attachments, to have more to the game, make the game not as basic, yada yada, all that kind of stuff. That took too many bullets. Okay, the C9 feels really good. But, I don't know, for the weapons and guns, it does just feel like there's so much different attachments, and you can put however much shit on your guns, that at times it feels redundant. Honestly, like, comparing this Call of Duty and a lot of modern Call of Duties, I think those are, like, my big issues with the games. Like, number one is the score streaks just don't feel like score streaks necessarily anymore. Like, I know they still are, but they feel like neutered down versions of them, in both that they're not as strong and the fact that they cost more. Real life inflation. You know, you're paying for more to get less. And then the... Oh, come here, girl. Okay, relax, Max Payne. You're not him. You're not that guy. See? Clearly not that guy. But my other issue with modern Call of Duties is just... It sounds weird, but too much variety when it comes to guns and the attachments. Like, there's some beauty and simplicity, I would say. But I think there is a level of beauty and simplicity in making people actually have to weigh picking certain attachments and stuff like that. I like, most of the guns that I've used in this so far have felt pretty strong and felt good, which is what I want. But realistically, like, it's hard now because I don't think Call of Duty can ever really go back to a more simple... They can't really dumb it down as much, just for the fact of, like... And that's just the weapons, I mean. Just for the fact that people now are, like, accustomed and used to the gunsmith and being able to put on, like, at least 5 attachments to a gun. It's not as bad as when Vanguard, you could have, like, 12 or whatever bullshit that game had going on for it. But the fact of, like, if you had 3 attachments and it's like you really have to choose between optic and whatever else, stuff like that, I think I would prefer that more personally. But I don't know. I don't think the gunsmith is going to change anytime soon. And if it did, I think it would cause a huge uproar and make people really pissed off. So I don't think that will ever happen. But yeah, I just ranted about the issues that I have with Modern Call. I don't think I'm alone, especially when it comes to score streaks. Just because it's like, you're paying for more for less. How does anyone agree with that? You know? So, I don't know. People are probably used to it at this point and don't really give a shit. But that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more Call of Duty and other stuff, be sure to leave a like. Consider subscribing. Helps the channel a bunch. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.